What would you like? I don't see any boxes.
No boxes, that's it.
She's leaving. That's it?
That's it.
Oh boy, aren't we lucky?
Just looked at boxes and there's
Okay. This is from Jan again, who mailed it on the 26th. I swear, how do they have so much mail on Monday? They just don't deliver it. Right?
Probably.
That's crazy.
Thank you.
Unless they've got more help on the weekends to help them sort of. I don't know. Okay. A crocodile can't stick its tongue out. Pineapples take 2 years to grow. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
I did not.
Huh. Hummingbirds are the only birds in the world that can fly sideways, backwards, up and down, and hover in midair. Okay. I'm glad to know all that. That's Hale Grove. You know, I'm kind of onto those little tangerines.
Are they the clementines?
They're just plain little tangerines. No, that I'd have to get out of them. This is that. I'm not sure this is worth $20 a month either.
This is your Showtime
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, I don't, is that worth, I don't know, we'll keep it another couple of months, but I'm not too sure that's a good idea. And that's all. Here we have a whole bunch of things about how you don't slip wet floor and things like that.
Oh.
We don't need any of that. Handicap stickers, whatever.
All right. Well, looks like it's just very short.
Well, I'll open it anyway. I can't open it anyway. I don't want to open it anyway. I don't want any. There you go. It's gone.
All right.
That's one way to get rid of it. Throw it away. Get rid of the problem. Oh. I bought this bottle because I wanted to get some with
69 cents, that's it?
Huh?
That was a deal.
What?
69 cents?
Oh, maybe that's what it was. No, what I'm thinking is that when they do the outside kennels, cleaning up they're spending a lot of time hosing. Whereas when they picked it up, they had this with it, with just a little bit of Dawn, and a little bit of Clorox, and just squirt it. Then when they come back and run through it, it would wash down a hell of a lot quicker.
Mm-hmm.
That Dawn is wonderful.
Yeah, it is.
It does wonderful things.
Yeah.
But you need a bottle like this.
Mm-hmm. Something that you could squirt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I bought that. As soon as I finish drinking the water, I'll give it to you. Because I can take a regular bottle and drill a hole in the top, too.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. But that concept of eliminating the stool with the Dawn would be,
Yeah.
and then just hose it down, just a swoosh.
Okay.
Trying to get around the $900 water bill. Plus the fact that we just don't have the water. I mean,
Right.
they're going to get angry with us pretty soon for using too much water.
Right.
So.
All right. All right, let's see. Texas Toast says baby Forrest is so cute. Poor baby is still looking for a place to nurse, but is not the place. That's true.
He did very well with them.
Yeah. Did you watch the whole thing?
No. No, well, you could see it when he started, there was a lot of this rearing up and stuff. And toward the end of it, he did have all 4 feet on the ground, and that's progress.
Yeah. Pico says, hooray for Jan G, so faithful and generous. Snell says, can you please tell us where Jenny and Rosie ended up? Was it at Meredith or someplace else? Those are the mothers of the foals.
One went to a farmer guy, and I don't know which one is which. Bud's mother is, I believe, at Meredith.
Very
And
good.
that's going to have to be her riding horse for the winter because she doesn't have a horse.
Oh, really? That's a big horse.
Huh?
That's a big horse.
It's a big horse.
Yeah.
It's a big horse. But the big deal is always the Thanksgiving hunt.
Yeah. That's a big
If she's got a
horse.
horse that's not even been broke to ride yet. And
Right.
she'll be in it.
Oh, geez, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Crafty wants to know if any updates from Pete's new family on his life in his new home. Would love to see pictures of him and Sassy. So they're still adjusting. Pete's doing wonderful. Sassy could care less if he's there or not. So they're doing well. So when we do get pictures, we'll definitely send them. Linda Rosina says sometime during Dog Fest is Matt going to entertain us with any rope tricks or training?
You never know
Yeah, don't know.
which way the wind blows.
All right, Pico says hi, Lynn and Carlene. Carlene, would you tell us a good Dolores and her sister story? They would make a good noise story.
Oh,
And then Roxy's mom says the one about the paramedics coming up the driveway with the tractor is great. Go for it.
that was funny. That was when Annie fell in the stall of the, you know.
Oh, no, I know what you're gonna say. Yep.
Right, and we were all working up in this area, in the white tent area, and she fell in there, and we didn't see it. So somebody called to say somebody had fallen, and so we go and, yep, she'd fallen and she needed help. So we called 911 and they sent the ambulance, and I ran down here to open the gate, let them in, and the ambulance went by me and I fell in behind it to chase it, and it went roaring for the tractor where somebody had left Dolores with her legs sticking out under the tractor. They thought somebody had gotten run over by the tractor.
Oh, jeez.
I said, no, down to the arena. So we straightened it out, but it was pretty funny at the time.
Oh, man. BioBC said there was a funny DD this morning. I don't think I read the DD this morning.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Oh, was that right? the horn got stuck, or the busy signal got stuck on my phone.
Yes, I did read of that. Yes, I did. It sounded so loud. Your whole day sounded so loud.
I know. But I went down there, and by God, the big shots were down there. And it's like, okay, let's talk about your smart television. And I got right into them. And the guy, he was busy doing that. He turned around and he said to Dick, give her shit whatever she wants. Ah, okay, we got that,
Yep. Yeah.
go.
Good.
So he liked the pitch. It wasn't 30 seconds. I called it an elevator conversation because, you've got somebody's attention for 2 minutes.
Yes. True.
Less than 2 minutes. Any rate.
That's funny. So Crafty wants to know, is this loose stool problem Carlene mentioned a few days ago in the DD improving? Yes.
Is it? I don't know.
Yeah, we haven't had any issues whatsoever since then. We moved.
Yesterday, Donna had an awful time. Was it
Yes.
yesterday?
Yep. We moved Nessie right out of Deagle. She's back down in the barn. She's eating fine. I think it's Davis is a jerk. Plain and simple. Davis needs to spend a little bit of time with a little somebody and become a very nice man. Yeah. Andy Doon says, hi, Carlene and Lynn. How was your Wednesday?
You. Go.
How was your Wednesday? Mine was fine. I went to school this morning, middle school,
That's
first
right, you
day of
did.
school. Yeah, with
How
Mel.
was it?
I brought Bianca. We did a demonstration for all the sixth graders in Elena's
Demonstrated what?
how we fall, how Melvin helps her back up, what you do's and don'ts with a service dog.
Okay.
And Melvin was a perfect gentleman. He just laid there next to Elena while Bianca did her thing.
Yeah.
And all the kids were very impressed. No one dared to ask any questions because they're all new to the school.
Yeah.
So It was fun. Yeah. And yesterday I went training with Elijah and Quinn because Quinn is having issues in crowds. So we went to the Burlington Mall for a couple of hours, and it's just talking to the dog.
Yeah.
Talking. That's the big thing. So that went well.
After I got coffee this morning for everybody at 7:00, I went down to Ipswich to go looking for chickens. And I, of course, ran into all the school buses, which was new. This was the first day. But I was astounded at the number of people at the school bus stops. The whole family is now standing there with a child.
Yeah.
And we had one situation where there was one child and 6 adults.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's kind of new.
Yeah. As I was going through North Andover, I passed must have been like a Christian academy maybe. All the girls had uniforms. And the amount, the mom, dad, grandmother, grandfather that were walking the child to school,
That's what
I
it
was like,
down here.
wow. Everybody was walking their kids to school. It was,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm on a time budget here, peeps. You got to get walking.
Yeah.
Wow. That's funny. Yeah, it's funny how they all started at the same time.
Yeah.
Texas Joe says, do you think
Where if they staggered them, they could use half the number of buses.
Yeah, we did that.
Really?
One of the schools that I went to, we had first session and second session. So the high schoolers went in the morning and the middle school went in the afternoon for the first two quarters. And then it flipped,
Huh.
because it was tough getting out of school late it was dark out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we did that for, I think it was a year or two.
Huh.
Yeah. All right.
That would be in New Hampshire, right?
Yes.
Where it doesn't have property tax.
We have property tax.
Oh, you have property tax.
Yeah, we don't have sales tax.
You don't have sales tax. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we have a lot of things that are more expensive than Mass, but we're not taxed on half of the stuff that you guys are taxed.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So how do you think the Colts are getting along by themselves?
They're doing fine as far as I can see.
Yeah. They're not kicking, they're not biting each other, they're just kind of hanging out,
Yeah.
staying together, which is good. Crafty wants to know any potential placements in the next couple of months. Possibly.
Months. Christ. We're worried about today and tomorrow.
Yeah. Carlene, did you ever end up in any commercials, TV shows, etc.? Pico would like to know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Good Morning America. They wanted me to do the Dave Letterman show. But would you believe the problem was I could not drive that damn trailer, the 53-foot trailer, and park it anywhere. You just don't do that in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, and they weren't going to pay me. It would be just, to be on it.
Oh.
And it was going to be a bit much.
Yeah.
No, Good Morning America was filmed here, and President Reagan. Ron Reagan,
Mm-hmm.
his son, helped me drive the donkeys up the driveway. We have a video of that. Yeah.
Yeah. You've been on the news.
Oh, yeah.
Channel 9, I
Try
know,
and
came.
stay off it.
Yeah. She was in the news on a positive side, and then, yeah.
Yeah. It's not remarkable anymore. It was very exciting when it first happened.
Yeah.
But it's not as exciting as it once was.
Crafty wants to know, will there be any upcoming renovation work in the kennels? Yes, we're actually, one of our board members who is an engineer is going to be designing something, seeing what he can come up with and speaking with other kennels or shelters and people in that profession to know exactly what it is that we need.
I wonder if they're just after the floor. If that epoxying the floor is enough.
Yeah, he's making those contacts.
Yeah,
So.
That's up to him.
Yep.
But we did have an email from somebody this morning who said that she worked in a something or other where she had this very thin white plastic stuff. I said, yeah, we know about that. That's that polyvinyl.
Yeah.
But you know, you're just layering at that point.
Yeah.
You're still
Now,
gonna-
there's so many areas like where the pipes come
Yeah.
out and that you'd have to cut around and, yeah, that's a nightmare and a half.
I don't think you can do it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can seal it.
Yep.
And neither does Holly. Holly's a bright lady.
What does hers look like?
Well, they're having theirs done, you know, in a certain way, but it's still, the wood is gonna be up 6 inches or so is gonna be wood. And she sees the fact that, you know, she's a scientist type person. She says it's not correct scientifically for them to ask us to do it. That, you know, you can't
Right.
do it. You can't take a wooden barn, and make it sterile.
Right.
It's not gonna happen.
Non-porous.
You can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the worst kind is when it gets in behind something.
Right.
Then it's really rotten.
Yeah.
Really cooking there. So at any rate, I'm still waiting for them to tell us what the hell they're talking about. They haven't said anything. We keep asking, and they don't come up with anything. Right?
I haven't heard anything.
I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything.
I have not heard. They just hand you that booklet and say, here you go. That tells me nothing. Texas Toast wants to know, how did your experiment dinner turn out last night, and what was it? You had an experiment dinner? What did you have for dinner last night?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know. I must have had a good time. I'm alive. What the hell
Who
is
was
that
here?
thing anyway?
Jamie? Did you have...
Oh, Jamie. Yeah. Jamie, yes. She did some noodles. She cooked some noodles and we mixed it with that fake seafood.
Oh.
That wasn't bad.
Oh, so you had like a scampi,
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Ah, was it good? All right.
Yeah.
Edible?
Edible.
You're still here, so you didn't
Yeah.
die from it, so that's good.
I also had some in the middle of the night.
Oh, there you
There
go.
you go.
And what are you having for dinner tonight?
Chicken wings.
Chicken wing. Did you see that salad I had? It was enormous. Half of it's still in there. Yeah, that's my dinner tonight. Boy. Archie says, is Kirk for a visit at Crazy Acre, or is he again in training to be a service dog again? Kirk has been here to visit. He's not here today, though. Yeah, because Haley's day off today, so not sure if he was here yesterday. I wasn't here. Yeah. Crafty wants to know what special training is likely for Davis. Davis needs to know how to behave. He's just terrorizing, so he just needs to spend a little time working on some obedience, just walking
Being
alongside.
terrorized.
Yeah, yeah. So he'll be fine. He just needs to have a few corrections where he can't get away with it. That's all. And BioBC says, I bet the kids love the service dog demonstration. What a great thing for them. Yes, they did. Peggy McCabe says, I don't receive the DD in my email anymore. What should I do?
Oh, boys. There is a way for you to go back into this and reestablish it, but I can't because they're so sensitive about this unsubscribing bit that they don't want me to unsubscribe it. So you have to unsubscribe it yourself. In the meantime, you know it's on the daily blog.
That's odd.
But I don't know.
So she should go into an old email of hers, unsubscribe, and then resubscribe, and it should come through.
I don't know how you even do that.
Yeah, I
but-
think at the very bottom it'll say if you want to unsubscribe to this,
Right.
click here, and then it'll come up saying, okay, you're now unsubscribed, and then resubscribe.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think that's what probably needs to be done. Because Carlene hasn't been deleting anybody, honest. She, it's just, it's a
No, I
fluky
don't, because I like the
program.
numbers. I like the numbers are going up. I mean, we've been very fortunate.
Denise says the fluffies are outside. Yes, the kids like to play with their fluffies. They don't eat them. They don't really destroy them. They just walk with them like their mother, Bianca. Pico says, all the parents take the kids to school because they are so happy they are out of the house. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can relate to that, yeah. B. Short would like to know, will you be announcing the award from Annenberg Foundation?
Announcing, we didn't plan a formal announcement, but we got it.
Yep, we got our grant, which is nice. Ariel says David Letterman. Oh, very nice. Indy Dune says, that's great, Lynn, that you could teach the classmates in middle school how to behave around a recipient and their service dog. I hope you might get some volunteers interested now, too. I wish a team and trainer could visit every school. Educated young people hopefully become more respectful and inclusive adults. I do find, and I did say this at school today, that it is mostly young kids who know the ins and outs of service dogs, and when you go to a place like Walmart or a grocery store and the parents are like, oh, what a cute puppy, it's the kids who say, Mom, that's a service dog, don't touch it. Yep.
Good for that.
So I said to the kids, you keep going, guys. Crafty wants to know who the current board members are. We've got Chip Moore, yep, Jen Fitzpatrick, Kathy Bailey,
Lynn
Bronkowski, that's
and the guy
four.
in Grasso.
Yep, Jim Grasso, who is resigning due to health issues. He's having some
really?
health issues right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
so he will be back, but for right now, he is going to have to.
People kind of come and go.
Yeah, yeah.
What on earth? I remember this.
Good morning. Oh, that's your Good Morning America. Who's this?
That's.
Oh, that's Ron Reagan?
Yep.
Special correspondent Ron Reagan goes on a unique casting call for animals when he travels to Carlene White's, can't read that, farm, home of Animal Episodes, an animal casting agency in Ipswich, Massachusetts, to learn the ins and outs of the business. White's farm includes prized miniature donkeys, horses, dogs, ducks, geese, and cats. Reagan's Look at the Animal Casting Couch will air on Good Morning America during the week of March 13th to 17th. GMA airs Monday through Friday, 7 to 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Wow, I could read that. That's tiny.
So there's my draft horses. See the pair of draft
Oh,
horses?
nice.
That's the two that we bought. Oh God, they came into the ring all dressed up with their, And
Is
they
this
looked
the ones that
beautiful.
you thought you were buying?
Yes,
You were
it
getting
was.
both for one figure and it
That's
ended
right.
up doubling?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
$3,500 for two pregnant mares. We thought that was a good deal. I go up to write the check and she says that's $7,000. I said, whoopsie. I just kept writing it. You had no choice.
Right. You're right. What did you say? Oh, no, I'm just going to take one. Yep, here's your dog.
I forgot that dog. I had a slew of bassets for a while there. Polly?
Wow. I dog sat for one for, I think, a month. His name was Bart. Bart the Basset Hound. Crafty says the Old Friends facility in Tennessee is the ultimate in kennel design. The new Old Friends facility in Tennessee is the ultimate in kennel designs. They raised the money from their multi-million-dollar facilities through online channels.
Well, we ought to look it up, I guess. Isn't that funny? That's in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Idaho Ladybug says, I saw a video where the homeowner used a roll-on rubber coating on walls before applying tile. Would something like that seal the wood?
I don't think you can seal wood because you're bound to have a puncture. You just
Right.
It just
Right. And you can't put polyurethane because the aroma, the smell.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, if you were to take half the dogs out and do half the barn, you wouldn't be able to do it. You have other animals in the barn too.
yeah.
You want to make sure, though, if you did something like that, that the dogs wouldn't be able to gnaw and eat it. So that's one of our biggest things. Okay, Peg is going to try the unsubscribing. And Baya was asking what the puppy was in the picture. It looks, she thought it was Polly. And Texas Toast, thank you very much. She's saying, remember to buy chicken bricks if you can. Thank you. Yeah, that's coming up right around the corner, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so remember, if you can, to buy chicken bricks. Thank you, Texas Toast. Remember to get your spirit sticks in, because I think tomorrow is September 1st.
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah. I know.
Where'd August go?
It just, we blinked. It's gone.
Gone.
Gone. And Ariel, do you have that animal episodes on video?
If I do, I can't find it.
Well, we have not located it on all the things that we've found so far, but who knows? It may just surface.
There is a picture somewhere of Ron and I coming up the driveway with the 8. Because we hitched the 8 for that entrance deal.
I wonder if it's on the wall somewhere. There's a lot of pictures on the wall.
Movie.
Oh.
It's a movie. I don't know.
Well, I think that all UCP should at some point come to Crazy Acres and look at all these crazy pictures on the walls, because they are just, they're fascinating. They truly are. Oh, okay. Crafty says Old Friends is a facility for senior dogs. We'll have to check it out. All right. That's all we got.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. Well, thank you, everyone. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you mañana.
All right.
Okay. Good night.